Alright, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Ruach Wadash. The bonus to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out the word in truth and sincerity. And we're just in transit to camp. This is brother Ash,
brother Mayum,
and we're spiritually speculating on the times that we're living in. You know how it, as the apostle Tahar said, that we might well possibly go into 2019 and 2020, but because there's only a couple major prophecies left. But it is like the brother was saying, it's gonna take some time for those prophecies to unfold, and you got to remember it's on the Most High's time anyway.
But when they do unfold, it's gonna be a matter of days, weeks, maybe months at the most that shit's gonna really get real serious real quick, man. Because once those prophecies actually once World War III gets established, once martial law gets established, once the microchip has become implemented, which is one of the first ones, that snowball is gonna start rolling down that hill, man. And if any brother has ever seen a video of a snowball rolling, you see that it gets big real quick. That snowball gets big real fucking quick, man. So even though we only have a few prophecies left, and they're gonna take some time to develop to fulfill the prophecy, once they do get fulfilled, it's gonna be nothing but downhill from there, man. And when I say downhill, I mean for America, man.
Okay, I got a quick preset. This is Revelation 18:7. How much she had glorified herself, which that she is talking about that horde that rideth upon the beast, being America. All right, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Therefore, go ahead.
And that's America, man. America says can't nobody touch America, man. These everyday Americans really believe that shit, man. Okay, and that's why the scriptures say that, man, because the Most High knew the hearts of the people of these times, man, and he told it to his men, and they wrote it down in the book for us to know the times that we're living in, man.
John the Revelator, as the scholars call him, he actually seen these things, man. The whole book of Revelation, he seen these things, man.
In exile.
Yeah, exactly. He was in a trance, man. He was out there because that's why it's good to go by yourself sometimes, man. Just get away. Yahushai did it a bunch of times. He would get away from his disciples, go meditate, and pray unto the.
He did it right before he was crucified.
Yeah. Right before he was taken out. Taken into the hands of the Romans.
I mean, he was still around his disciples, but he went away from them. He told them just to watch for him, and he went off into the garden.
And then Peter and John, I think it was Peter and John, they fell asleep. Yeah, he said, you can't. I'm telling you to stay up with me, and but it was all prophecy anyway. But not evading from the topic, but it's important, man, to just do that, at times, and just meditate, contemplate, fast, pray, by yourself, man. But that's how John was able, because he was in exile, and John was able to get these heavy visions, man. All right, but continue on. Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and what's up? Oh, con. Oh, con. Judgment on the way to camp. Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai who judgeth her. All right.
And it's a lot. You got a lot of judgment happening right now in the Midwest out there, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of businesses are closing
Tornadoes.
down. Because in the Midwest of America, a lot of the farmers that produce a lot of the produce that goes to the agricultural industry is based in the Midwest, man.
Yep. Idaho potatoes.
Exactly, man. And a lot of those states are getting hit with economic situations and catastrophes, natural disasters. Actually, and you guys spoke on that earlier about Iowa getting hit with those 2 tornadoes, but it was actually 27 of them that hit.
Yeah. In one day, I think.
In one day.
Yeah.
So a lot of these states in the Midwest, that are the heartbeat of America, so to speak. Hey, they're getting hit hard, man. Not only with economic stability, but also
the tariffs ain't helping either.
Yeah, the tariffs, because a lot of these steel and aluminum companies based out of the Midwest that produce certain products for Americans.
Where do they get that steel and aluminum from China?
Exactly, and they're getting taxed. So now they're not able to afford to produce the things that they're doing. So what?
They got to tax.
They got to shut down. Why? Because they got to raise their prices.
So then no one's going to buy from them.
Exactly. So their buyers are not they're not with that shit, man.
So you see how the Lord is setting this up using DJ Trump, man. The Lord is setting this thing up like a chessboard, man.
Hey.
And then it's like the white. You got the white pieces, which is the light, and then the black pieces, which is darkness. And the Lord's setting them up, and they haven't even moved one. You know, they looking on going straight for the king and the queen, right? But here it is, the Lord is setting up the chessboard, sacrificing pieces, just so he can make that one move that's just gonna end the game, man.
Hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashim El Shabbat Hashem Chakodas is sacrificing the pawns, man.
Yeah.
All right, the useless pieces, but they're pieces nonetheless that are
they're valuable. They're useless. I don't want to say useless, but they're
useless, but they're useful.
Yeah,
because that's the balance of the Most High.
Yeah.
You know, so the Most High is using all the aspects of His will to fulfill His prophecies, man. Okay, and whether you believe it or not, man, the American dollar, the American economy is going out the door, man, and it's not too far-fetched, and it's not too far away from happening, man. Okay? This is fucking July of 2018, man. If you really fucking believe that America is gonna last more than 5 years, more than 3 years, you got your fucking mind, man.
You got that veil over your eyes that this Edom supremacy has pushed out, man.
Yep.
And that's where Yahweh Shai Waha or Bashim Chakodash is taken away from the eyes of the men of the Lord. All right, and everybody's starting to take that veil off, and that's why everybody's starting to hate this devil. All right, but real quick, back into it. Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. All right, so this thing, like the brother was saying, it might be taking a while. Hey, like the scripture say, oh Jesus. Though it tarry, wait for it shall surely come. All right, so it might be taking a while, brothers. You know, oh shit. So lucky, got the low rider, but
hey, bear.
Bear might folly. Hey, what Paul say? Bear might folly. You know, so roughly paraphrasing, but you know, nonetheless, man. Hey, it's coming, man. Though it might seem it's taking a while. Like, damn, it shit start popping off, and then out of nowhere it dies down. Yeah. Then it dies down, but then it picks up again. Hey, because the Lord is making His moves, man. That's why you can't be hasty, man. You over here quitting your job and saying fuck this and fuck that. Hey, we don't know how much longer we're gonna be here, man. What did the Most High come to you and tell you what day He was gonna come back? No, not even your house I know. So hey, just bear the indignation of the Lord, because you know we've all sinned. So we gotta. The Lord ain't gonna let us off easy, man. We still got shit to go through, man. You know, you out here quitting your job and go to work one day and cuss your boss out because he's an Edomite. You know, that's going the hell off, man.
Fuck the devils, yo, this and that, man. Hey,
that's going off.
Yeah, man. That's that. Hey, if you do that, man, then you really need to examine yourself.
Yeah.
Unless they push you to that point,
and they cross that line that shouldn't be crossed.
But even then, man, you know,
try to be peaceable with all men.
Because hey, I personally, you know, and I spoke to the brothers the other day as a testimony. I personally went through that shit myself, man. I went through. I was in a position in my workplace at one of my last jobs that it was becoming unbearable, because Esau was just trying to, and I can see it through his spirit that Esau was just trying to do anything in his power to try to piss me off so that he could have a reason to fire me. You know, he was just trying to piss me off and this and that. So, you know, I had to end up leaving that situation, but nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. But
okay,
you know, brothers gotta have that patience.
Okay.
Man.
And even you know, that's an example of, and the brother, you know, they didn't really even know what he did, like his boss and shit.
Okay.
But you know, and give my testimony. Hey, these motherfuckers knew what I did. They seen the videos. I'm sure they would watch them at night. You know, getting cut up and shit. My boss being an Amalekite. You know, niggas were watching the videos and come next. Oh shit. So that.
Yeah,
but you know, they would come, especially this one scoffer. He would come, watch the videos, come ask me questions. So, but what? Did I ever snap on him? Like, you going to, no, I didn't do that. I just said, if you want to ask me a question, I'm going to answer it according to the scriptures. And then I'm going to keep it moving. You can't fire me over it. And they never did. I ended up quitting because the spirit had it, you know.
Of course, the fucking.
Oh, Jesus. Edomite woman. But nonetheless, let's go back to this real quick, because all this is gonna, like, it's taking a while, all right, but when it happens, man, the Lord's gonna get that ball rolling, like the brother said, man, because it said, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh Shemashah who judgeth her.
And in that one day, man, it's not even gonna take the entire day, man. It's gonna be 1 hour.
We're gonna get to that.
Kinda.
Verse 9, and the kings of the earth, all right, so all these different nations, all right, Vladimir Putin, President Zhao from China, all right, who else? The Queen Elizabeth, the elites, all right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un, which they try to make it seem like they're against each other. Man, they all in cahoots with each other, according to Psalms 83.
Putin.
Yeah.
Said.
But according to Psalms 83, they all in cahoots. They just putting on a reality show. Oh. Damn, people bugging out, man.
I'm telling you, man, the
demons are going.
These demons know that this is their last roundabout, man.
Did you saw that they're trying to get away?
Look at this shit right in front of the police.
Oh man.
And the police don't even give a fuck. I'm telling you, hey, man.
Satan knows he had Satan knows he had but a short time, man.
Yep.
He coming down with great wrath, man. And not only Satan, his minions, man. They're little demons out here, man. Shit, they going hard, man. You can see it everywhere you go, man. Every turn you take, you see demons bugging the fuck out.
Literally.
Because they trying to go all out, man. This is their last round to go. This is their last go around, you know. Yep. Hey, last call. Like they say at the bars, last call, man. Yeah, last call for you demons, man. Because you're not, well, I'm sure they're gonna be able to them, because they're still angels on the left hand side, you know, the demons that you see bugging people out. So I'm sure they're gonna get, you know, a little fun in the kingdom, you know, bug out these heathens. But that's just spiritually speculating. I don't mark my words for it. I'm not teaching that, but you know, I mean, it would be only right. So like that, they go off and we can come and correct them, you know. But nonetheless, what was it saying? It's that time. Oh, okay. Going back to Revelation 18:9. We pumping and jumping, and damn, this place is packed.
We might have to do a U-turn.
Yeah. Oh shit. Salakia, you know. All right, it says, and the kings of the Revelation 18:9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her. So see, but so that goes to show you that not just America is living deliciously, it's all these nations that are living deliciously off of her.
Okay.
Because of her, because what? America is an import company, all right, a corporation. and I caught that shit. I caught this shit the other day, man. It was on like CNN or Fox News, and the nigga said, "Oh, Donald Trump, our CEO or our president." I was like, "What the fuck?" He just blatantly said that this is a corporation, in so many words. But
it's beautiful that they did that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Come on, man. You can't make this up. But nonetheless, all the kings of the earth who have, Revelation 18:9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. And when is that? It's when these missiles drop on this place and utterly destroy it from coast to coast. These nations are going to be bewailing because how do you think these nations have gotten rich? They live in deliciously. They committed fornication through the philosophies. All right, that wine. All right. But what? They're going to, all right, every country is going to be impacted when American economy collapses and when America gets destroyed, because they living good off of her. All right, they paying their bills because of her. But here's the point. Verse 10: standing afar off for the fear of her torment. These countries, and that's what is happening right now. They're starting to separate themselves from America thanks to Trump. All right, the beast. All right, NATO and the EU, they're starting to separate themselves from America, and all these countries are starting to separate themselves from America because they don't want that same torment. They don't want to go through that same destruction that America's going to go through, which is evident. All right, it's just a matter of time at this point. It's not if, it's when. All right, so back in Revelation 18:10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. And there it is. So this is gonna be a swift destruction, man. When the Lord really lets that when the gates open, it's not gonna be very long, man. The gates are still closed right now. The angels are still holding the four winds back. All right.
Like Apostle Gabar did a video earlier today on the Bism, I believe.
The
Bism.
The
Bism.
Let me go back to it. I think it was Bism.
Screen share, right?
Nah, I'm gonna put a picture over it anyway, though.
Oh, okay. But Apostle Gabar did a video on these nuclear missiles. The Bism.
Bism.
Okay.
Bism
of destruction. Okay, and when you go into, like the Apostle Gabar did in his video, when you go into that word Bism, it's talking about a bundle of sticks put together to basically like a broom. Okay, to sweep. And these nuclear missiles, man, hey, these nuclear missiles are gonna come and sweep up these wicked ass niggas, man. The Most High is gonna send a broomstick to come sweep y'all niggas up, man. Sweep up all the wickedness, because hey, that's the dirtiness, man. All this wickedness that's being put out in this world, man. Not only in America, but mainly in America. The Most High is going to come with his broomstick, which his broomstick is going to come via nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles. He's coming up to sweep all that shit up, man. Okay? And if a brother haven't seen the latest video by the Apostle Gabar, go watch it, man. Because he showed the video from Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Go watch it, man. Because you're going... Well, I think it was the first movie. But either way...
No, the second... Yeah, the video, it was the second one. Yeah, Judgment Day.
Watch that shit, man. Because you're going to see the depiction of the sweep of a nuclear missile, man. Yeah. How it comes and just sweeps everything up and it destroys it, man.
That destroying wind.
Man. And hey, this go around... These nuclear missiles are going to destroy the wickedness out of this world, man. Because the righteousness is going to get beamed up in the chariots, man. Which is our salvation. Okay?
Kind of got a quick precept. This is Malachi chapter 4. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly, like the brother was just saying, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So, it's not everything you see. All right, you here in America, everything you see, lo and behold, it will be destroyed, man. There's not no tree, no branch. All right, no chipmunk. All right, all the cars. All right, everything, bro. Like, everything is going to be burned up, man. So why even care about this shit, We got to still work. Don't be a damn moron, But all this shit is going to be destroyed, man. Utterly. Perish. With that fire, man. And that's what that torment was talking about in Revelation 18 that we read about. That these kings don't want to partake of it. They don't want to be destroyed like this. But what? A lot of places are going to be utterly destroyed, man. People living in there in just utter confusion. Don't know what the hell's going on, man. People just bugged out, man. Just living their lives like it's fucking Disney World everywhere, man. It's a small world after all, man. These people are gonna die in that folly, man.
Wicked ride, brother.
Man. Yeah, that is even in the world we went on that. I remember we went on that years ago.
And I went on it a couple years ago.
And that shit was wicked, man. I realized that I was a little. Well, I was what? I must have been.
We were young. We were probably like 10.
Yeah, I was probably like 10. So, man, I came out of that bitch horrified of what I seen. You know. It's a small world after all ride in Disney.
Had that shit up.
Yeah, man, that shit was fucking creepy as hell, man. And I could see that as a child, as a young adolescent.
And because I went through it when I was in the truth. You know, I went with the mother of my daughter. I took here, you know, my daughter when she was really young. They do a lot of when you actually pay attention to the shit. Not only is it demonic, but they do a lot of sun worship in that shit. All you see is people, all the robots and shit giving praise to the sun and shit. Like, man, that shit's demonic as fuck, man. And that shit puts vibrations on people,
exactly,
man.
Vibration.
Man, that's how you know this fucking place gotta go, man. This fucking place is wicked as fuck, man. And when you go to your house and you see that shit is dirty, you go ahead and do a full cleaning, man. What do they call it? A spring cleaning. And that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting ready to do, man. He's getting ready to do a spring cleaning on you niggas, man. He's getting ready to sweep you niggas and not under the rug. He's gonna get rid of you niggas, man.
Under the fire. Or in the fire.
Cause hey, when we lived in North Carolina.
Yep, yeah, I already know where you're going. The grass.
When you would clean when you would clean the yard of weeds, what would you do? Is you would light the whole goddamn yard on fire, man. You light the whole yard on fire to get rid of the weeds, man. And guess what? That's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting ready to do, man. He's getting ready to light the whole yard. The whole yard being the world.
And that's because I never seen an Edomite do that. Jake stay burning their yards and shit. You look at him like, what the fuck? Their whole yard's on fire. That shit's charred up and shit. Well, they trying to clean it up.
Exactly.
And that's what the ultimate Jake, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that's what they gonna do, man.
Yep.
They coming to bring that cleaning. That cleansing agent. Hey, what does scripture say? Gold is tried in the furnace.
Adversity.
No. It say gold is tried in the. Let me just get it. The acceptable man is tried in the furnace of adversity.
Wisdom chapter 3. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3.
Yeah. Let me get that. 3 and 5, I think.
I believe, yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 verse. No, that's not. It's verse 6, a lot. As this is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 6. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them. Okay, so let me go up. I'll start at 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself.
Because the ones that are proved worthy in the lawn that the Most High is getting ready to set on fire are the fruits, the trees, the flowers that are meant to flourish. Because when Jake does it, like we just said, you know, back in the world when we were little, we lived in North Carolina out in the country, and Jake would burn their whole lawn to get rid of the weeds. They didn't burn their whole lawn to get rid of the flowers, to get rid of the natural grass, or to get rid of the fucking the trees. They would do it to get rid of the weeds, man. And that's what, through the Spirit, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting ready to do, man. He's getting ready to get rid of the fucking weeds, man, which is what? The wicked. And they both start with W. But go ahead.
The proud and the wicked.
Yep.
But back in Wisdom of Solomon 3, verse 6, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. But this is the scripture I was looking for. It's in the Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Acceptable. Acceptable to who? The Lord Yahweh, the Lord God, who the world ignorantly calls God, Bahashim in the name Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Bahashim Rachah Kodash, the Holy, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, man. Those certain men are going to be acceptable in the name of the Lord. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Bashim Rachakodash. Those men are going to be found acceptable. Because, hey, right now we're being tried. We're being tried in the fire, man. Before the real fire comes, man.
God, this is nothing, man. We really haven't even been tried yet, man.
God.
The real trials and tribulations is coming. That's why it's called Jacob, the time of Jacob's trouble.
God.
I mean, what you think that just because you've been doing this word that you just gonna be chilling, sipping shade in the lemonade when bullets are going off and shit? Nah, man, you don't know what the Lord's gonna bring upon you, man. So that's why you gotta, mentally prepare yourself for these times at hand. The times at hand and the hand. What now I say? It's the time at hand. The hand's the time, or some shit like that.
God.
But nonetheless, man, America is about to crumble like a cookie, okay? And that's the way the cookie crumbles. But you got anything else to say, brother? But with that, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Shalom to all you Akim out there sincerely pushing this word out. And Wath Lababal.
Wath Lababal.